Yeah, still Monday morning. I can just trimming some hedging over there. Only like trim, like that hedge there. Got to do that later if I have time. We've been doing
Edging the paths.
an easy job. You've got an easy job there.
Stressful.
Stressful. Weeding. Would you prefer to weed?
I don't know, the soil's very dry today.
If you could sit down and kneel down weeding.
I could if I had my stuff, which I forgot.
Oh yeah, we forgot the truck. Well, I won't say we.
Because it was you.
Some person spends too long in the morning getting ready, and I'm waiting in the van, and she's still messing around, and then comes out with an armful of stuff. I don't know what it is. The most important thing that has to come is a radio for some reason. Yeah, as if you need a radio.
Well, it's either that or listen to you moan, so I prefer the radio.
You love me. No comment. Is it a love-hate relationship? Or just hate?
No comment.
No comment.
Not on a Monday morning, you'd get lost.
Yeah, Monday. I'm not keen on Mondays. But I want to try and get quite a few things done today, so it makes the rest of the week easier, which should be achievable. But it's annoying when I've got to go home and get the truck, because with all the weeding stuff in, because someone forgot it. But she's put in the Land Rover. She doesn't. She gets a couple of things out of the outhouse in the garden, dumps them over the fence for me to put in the van, and then just expects to walk out and it would be put in. There you go. I don't know what she does. She gets up an hour earlier than me as well. So, yeah. So what do? I don't have breakfast, by the way. I get up, bathroom, then shoes on, clothes on as well. Don't go out naked, or in my boxers and t-shirt. But yeah, and then I get the vehicles moved, and then I'm still waiting, and that's why the truck.
I have to let the chicken out. I have to make sure the dog's gone out for a wee.
And you have to
lock all the doors. I have to have my coffee in the morning.
And your rest and your breakfast. Yeah, you won't put Laura out of her routine. That is her routine, and
oh, you can't knock me out of my routine. Everything gets completely.
So if we have a argument in the morning or a disagreement, we never been together 20 years and never had a row. That's true.
That's funny.
Well, not too many, I suppose, over the time, but we've had a few.
Guess who starts them all? I think everyone knows who starts the arguments.
My stress levels go up, and she doesn't help them when they go up.
Have a coffee and calm down.
I'm not very calm, to be honest. I tried to be. Actually, lockdown is actually making me a little bit calmer, but because I don't find things quite so stressful. But things like the van yesterday with the key breaking off and things like that really does put stress levels up, because it's just things you don't know are going to happen, and all of a sudden they happen, and then you've got to fix them. It's like the injector on the van. I had to do another injector last week. One popped. You still drive it, but it just absolutely stinks. It was point where are we? There, the vent.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Oh, that one. You could actually see like smoke coming through it. Yeah. So that one went straight home that night and did the injector. Luckily, I had all the stuff from last time. But the problem is, I've run out now, so I've had to order everything again, like new bolts and the washers things.
Because there's
one more that could pop, or any of the others could again, I suppose. Yeah, if I don't have them, it's no good. But one I've had to order from China parts, because I favour that certain part. And the bolts, they've actually come. They come quick. So I like to have them back up, because these vans are quite good vans, these Mercedes Sprinters, but they are prone for popping injectors. And I used it too long before when two were leaking, so I wasn't going to put up with it for long this time.
But you had a lovely trick of getting it clean.
Yeah.
Got me to do it.
Yeah, I actually did it quick. Yeah, I sort of looked, walked away, and come back, and it was all done. It was like fairies coming and did it. Are you a fairy?
I'm a fairy.
Anyway, we'll leave the video.
I prefer Elf and the Shoemaker.
Oh, did they have a little suit on?
Not an elf.
Oh.
An elf.
I was thinking about an elf. Yeah, but they know wear little suits too.
I'm sure in the storybook they
Are
didn't
they
really
green?
wear much.
I thought they were green. Well, saying green, like an elf.
I'm going to have to look it up when I get home now.
Yeah, we'll look it up later, and we'll put a little picture in of what one looks like. I doubt it will look like Laura though.
No, I don't think I look like an
Are they
elf.
little? Elves, are they really small?
In that story, they were, yes.
Well, they'd have been handier with injectors because they could have
Yes.
got down the hole and done all the bits and then popped out and. Yeah.
This is just going off.
Yeah. So yeah, it's tea break. I've got the right mug as well. Look at that.
And of course, I've
So,
got
right.
a better mug.
Queen of the garden, king of the garden, king wins.
If you say so.
I'm the king of the castle and you're the dirty rascal. That's how we got them as Christmas present from an old customer. We don't go there anymore. But
She gave us awful gifts.
the thing is,
I'm joking.
they keep the coffee hot too long, so they're a bit of a pain. But we usually get a drink here, but because of the lockdown, we've declined that. Obviously, at the moment, and made our own. So, yeah, I'll have that and catch you later. Yeah. So bye.
Okay, bye.
Catch you later. So Laura's just done a check online about elves or whatever, and what was the answer?
The answer is that elves and elves are the same thing, just obviously a group or singular. So the ones that help Santa out are the same as the ones that helped out the shoemaker, except different sizes.
Why are they different sizes? Because you're thinking about films.
Well, yes.
So should we just, to stop the argument, whether this is right or wrong, we'll say elves are Christmas and elves, yeah?
No.
You say it then.
Elf is one, elves are
Oh yeah.
plural.
They're the same things though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come to that. And actually we come to that, used to go to a job and the woman had fairy houses. Was it fairy house or fairy
There's a
hole?
fairy door on the bottom of a tree, and she told us to be careful not to disturb it because the fairy might not come back.
Yeah, and I looked on her Facebook and she did honestly believe in fairies.
I think she thought she was Tinkerbell or something.
Yeah, I think she actually said on her Facebook. Bit strange. She didn't seem strange the way she was, really, did she?
No, she seemed
But I
quite normal
honestly
down to
think
earth.
she had a big belief that
A lot of people believe in fairies.
fairies
and
were real.
elves.
My dad actually would swear when he was young he saw a fairy.
I thought you said he saw two, or was it one?
Or
Just
two, I
one?
don't know. He would swear he saw them. And actually, a very funny thing happened once when I was picking my daughter up from Brownies. We were going on this little back road, and I'm not saying they were fairies, but the two sort of little white sort of things, like the sort of colour Casper on the film,
Okay.
sort of semi-see-through, but white but semi-see-through sort of thing, sort of transparent a bit, yeah, come towards the screen, and both of us saw it.
And it was dusk, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah, and I don't know what that was. So, but do I believe in fairies? No, probably not. Do you believe in elves?
Probably not.
No, I think years ago that was a thing. Now people are.
There's too much science involved.
Yes, there is. I think we'll leave that discussion there. We better get
We should go back to some work.
finish this tea break and get back to some work. So yeah, catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.